Hello everybody and welcome to Rail Enthusiast. Today we have another route learning video on Southeastern High-Speed going from Rainham to Gravesend. For today's service we'll be driving the class 465-9, head code 2L52, departing from Rainham at 1728, stopping at Gillingham, Chatham, Rochester, Strood, Higgum and our final stop Gravesend. Departing from Rainham, our current permitted speed is 25 miles per hour, and our next stop will be Gillingham. And as you can see from the speedboard ahead, the speed will now be increasing to 90 miles per hour, and we'll be able to stop beginning to increasing to this speed just a few seconds after getting over this bridge. However, we'll only be able to accelerate up to 75 miles per hour due to that being the max speed of this unit. I am now applying power to begin accelerating up to 90 miles per hour. It is important not to apply too much power too quickly, so not to be throwing the passengers around in their seats. For anyone who is wondering, I have my cab camera positioned as so, seeming that I am not using the HUD, I need access to all of the door controls, so having the camera adjusted like this allows me access to both door controls both on the left and the right. For anyone who would want more information on how to set up this multiple unit, I've already made a video on my channel which I'll leave a link to in below, which is a detailed look on how to set up this multiple unit. I am driving today's service both with AWS, automatic warning system and DSD driver safety device both activated. Just up ahead there will be a speed warning for 60 miles per hour, and we'll want to look into starting to brake for 60 miles per hour as we come onto a straight bit of track after turning around this left hand bend. We're just about to pass the 60 miles per hour warning now. I'm just going to put the train's throttle now into idle and we'll coast until the straight piece of track. Just as we come out of this curve, we're looking for some stacked boxes on shelves to our left, and as we see these stacked boxes, we want to go into step 1 of braking, ready for the 60 miles per hour speed zone. I am now idling the power at 60. We are now just passing the 60 miles per hour speed board now, and we will want to go back into step 1 of braking as we come up to the overhead signal just ahead. I am now applying step 1 braking once again, so we can be going at about 30 miles per hour as coming into the platform. I am now idling the power at 30. And I'll gradually keep bringing the brake on and off so that we can stop at the S marker at the end of the platform. We're looking to stop at the S marker just here. Departing from Gillingham, our current permitted speed is 60 miles per hour. However, due to a speed change of 50 miles per hour just coming into the tunnel, we will only be increasing up to 50. You'll see a warning sign up ahead for 30 miles per hour, as shortly coming out of the other end of the tunnel there will be a speed decrease down to 30. I am now idling the power at 50 miles per hour, and I'll have to keep using the brake every so often to stop us from going over 50 as we're on a downhill gradient. Our next station will be Chatham. As we come into this curve here, we're just going to wait about 5 seconds, then we'll go into step 1 of braking, ready for the 30 miles per hour speed board. The speed board for 30 miles per hour should be just coming into view now. I will be idling the power at 30, and yet again we'll be coming with the brake off and on just to keep ourselves from going over 30. We'll be aiming to stop at the 4-8 stopping marker. Departing Chatham, our current permitted speed is 30 miles per hour. I will now be idling the power at 30 miles per hour, and yet again be bringing the brake on and off, seeing that we're on a downhill gradient, just to make sure we don't go over 30 miles per hour. The next station will be Rochester. We are now passing through what was the old Rochester platform before it got moved a couple of yards up the track. We'll be aiming to stop at the S board at the end of the platform.
This includes e-cigarettes.
Departing Rochester, our current permitted speed is 30 miles per hour. Not long after coming onto this bridge in front of us, the speed will be decreasing down to 20 miles per hour. The next station is Strood. Just at the signal ahead is where the speed board for 20 miles per hour is located, so we'll begin braking just now to bring ourselves down to 20 miles per hour with notch 1 braking. As we are coming onto a steep gradient here, you want to use notch 1 of braking every so often to stop yourself from going over 20 miles per hour. I have noticed at this platform that there is not an S stopping board or 4-8 stopping board. There is only an 8-12, so we'll be looking to stop at the 8-12 stopping board, as that is where Train Sim World actually wants you to stop. Departing Strood, our current permitted speed is 20 miles per hour, but is increasing, as you can see from that speed board, shortly after as we enter this tunnel. We'll be able to start increasing up to 70 in a few seconds. I am now putting on power to start accelerating up to 70 miles per hour. The next station is Higgum. Something to be aware about is that Higgum, our next station, is literally just out, it approaches as you come out of the second tunnel. So as we come into the second tunnel, between the gap between this first one and the second one, we'll be aiming to start braking in step 2 as we come to the signal, which is as we exit the tunnel. now entering the second part of the tunnel, so we'll be aiming to start braking in step 2 as we come up to the signal ahead. Just as we hit the AWS alarm, I'll be going to step 1 braking, and then as we get to the signal up ahead, I'll then be going to step 2 braking. We are aiming to stop at the 4-8 stopping marker. Departing Higgum, our current permitted speed is 70 miles per hour. Our last and final station is Gravesend. I actually think this part of the route which we're driving through now is actually the most scenic and beautiful part of the route, and I actually quite like and I wish we could travel through here more often, because it certainly is a piece of art. Not far from the signal up ahead, there'll be a 50 miles per hour speed decrease, and then shortly after that, there'll be a 30 miles per hour speed decrease. We're just about to go past the 50 miles per hour speed board now, and we'll want to start braking for the 50 miles per hour speed limit just as we come across this footbridge up ahead. I am now idling at 50. Here is the speed board for the 50 miles per hour zone and the warning for the 30 miles per hour speed zone. You want to brake in step 1 for the 30 miles per hour speed zone, just coming up to this signal here. I am now idling at 30. We'll be aiming to stop at the S board at the end of the platform. I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much.